Today was actually a very good day in the Premium Forex Signals group, and I'm very happy to announce that today we have managed to end the day with at least 100 pips of profits delivered to our clients in the Premium group. As we can see today, all of the signals have reached the take profit number 1 at least. And allow me please to show you the results of yesterday's signal. As we can see, we have managed to end the day with no less than 50 pips of profit. Sadly, Monday, of course, it was not really that good day. I'm showing you here the losses, and they are of course very minimized. I believe the reason for that the market actually was not that stable, especially knowing that the banks in the United States and Canada were actually on holiday due to the Columbus and Thanksgiving days. However, today is actually pretty good, and I'm very happy for that. Thank you, Ankuta or Angela, for this amazing performance and these amazing signals, and I really appreciate your hard work. So now let's begin with the weekly analysis of the midweek analysis, and let's begin with the Euro USD. But before that, I wanted to remind everyone that today we had the core CPI news. And everyone knows already that this news usually changes the whole direction of the market. It actually makes a big impact on the market, and of course that can be seen in today's signal. Actually, all of the signals that I have sent were actually running in a good profit, except of course for the AUDUSD. Meanwhile, Pound USD was actually going very well in more than 55 pips of profit. USDCAD also was going in a very good profit, 36 pips of profit. USDCHF was running in 61 pips of profit. The gold has went in total of almost 110 pips of profit. So what happened? Of course, this core CPI news usually affects the market, and I have already warned everyone in the premium group today to be careful for that. We sent them the notification early in the morning. We told them, please be careful for the core CPI news. They can actually change the whole direction of the market. So we highly advised our clients to close their position 5 minutes ahead of the news. Therefore, it's not anyone's fault for what happened. These news, as I said, my friends, usually affect the market and change the whole analysis. So of course my analysis based on technical analysis. So what happened was purely based on the fundamental analysis. So let's now see what the market is offering us. What is the next market's move that we can actually depend on to make our next profit? Let's now start with the Euro USD. Now the EURUSD has here made actually a very interesting pattern, which we call, of course, and everyone knows this, the double bottom pattern. Double bottom pattern usually indicates a bullish reversal. As we can see, the pair has managed to reverse exactly from 1.15294. Indicates that most likely after being rejected from the same level twice, most likely the pair is now gonna continue the rise. Now the normal behavior for the market is when the market reverses exactly like this at the same level for 2 times and creates the double bottom, it's gonna reverse actually on the resistance in the middle, which right here it is actually on 1.15831. Therefore, I believe the EURUSD is going to continue the rise for another 14 pips until it hit this resistance level. After that, it's going to make another pullback. Then this support right here most likely going to keep its position again as a support. There exactly is the level where we want to start buying this pair. So let's now prepare to start again buying the Euro USD. And of course, I needed to show you also that let me just go to the 1 hour time frame, and right here we're having a resistance pattern. That's another evidence, or another sign, sorry, not evidence, I mean sign that we can start again buying the pair exactly at this level, because right here we're having this resistance trend line, and the pair has finally managed upon the news to create the bullish breakout from that level of the resistance trend line. Now, most likely what will gonna happen is it's gonna reverse exactly on this resistance, and again, not only that this support level is gonna keep its position as a support, but also this resistance trend line will become a new support trend line. Therefore, I believe this time we can start buying the EURUSD right from this level, and the target will be this level of the resistance right here at 1.16295, which means we are aiming approximately even 70 pips. Yeah, that's fine. So let me now please write for you the numbers, or where exactly we can start buying the pair. 1 second. So there goes your entry for the Euro USD, and this time the targets, my friend, is actually gonna be 76 pips, hopefully gonna be a good profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for only 37 pips. Again, I believe it's gonna be a very good signal, and hopefully we will make good profits out of it. Let's now take a look at the pound USD. Of course, the signal for the sell is no longer valid, so let's get rid of it. And again, very similar to what happened in the Euro USD, we can expect the same to happen with the pound USD. As we can see, my friends, right here, we're having a very strong support level at 1.36154. And as we can see as well, let's pay attention how the market reacted to this level of the previous support level. Now, of course, we can see that the market has actually respected this level of a support. As we can see right here, we had a single attempt of a support, and again we had another single attempt of the support. But however, if we pay attention, this was the strongest or the longest bullish candle we had in this structure, which means, of course, that most likely the pound USD is definitely going to continue the rise right after retesting that broken support level at 1.36154. And again, it's very similar to the Euro USD. Right here, the pair is going to reverse exactly at this resistance, so we have to start buying the pair exactly at the pullback. Not only that, but of course, if we draw here a support trend line, we can notice the harmony that the pattern must likely, the candles or the market most likely is going to respect this level of a support trend line, and then it's going to continue the rise as well, which means we have to wait for this pair to fall for another almost, I would say, to 30 pips before it's going to be valid for the buy. So let me just write for you the numbers. So there goes your signal for the pound USD. As we can see, the target will be approximately 95, I think 95. Yeah, almost 94 pips of hopefully going to be a very good profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for only 47 pips. Since actually, my friends, we are relying on this support level right here. If the market has ever been able to reach this level, the edge of the safe zone, it means that it has actually made the breakout also from this support trend line, and therefore this signal is no longer valid. That's the reason this is the other edge of the safe zone, and it's only 47 pips. Let's now take a look at the AUDUSD. Of course, the sell signal also is no longer valid after what happened today with the dollar. Now, of course, very similar to the previous two pairs as well. Most likely right now we have to look for the strongest support and resistance levels. And this is, of course, the strongest key support level that we're having on this level right now of 0.73483. Now, as we can see, the market has been ranging on this level for quite some time, but however, keep in mind that it was also a strong key resistance level. Now, it's important to mention that the market has actually never been able to even reach this level of the resistance after the first attempt. So we are having here a single attempt of this retest of that broken support level, and then the market kept falling down below this level of the resistance, and at the next attempt, it made a fake breakout. Not only one, but twice. So we actually had a potential right here for a bearish reversal, but however, the market has made the final bullish breakout of that level of the resistance level. So therefore, I really don't think that these attempts of the resistance is valid anymore, or this we cannot really pay attention to that fake breakout happened, because the next candle has actually is almost gonna close above the fake breakout. If that happens, then we are actually lucky, because it means that the market is indeed going to continue the rise, and we have to start to consider actually to start buying the pair exactly from this level of the previous support. However, on the 4-hour time frame, it's not really that clear. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. Now on the 1-hour time frame, it's actually more clear, because right now we are having right here a bullish we have another fake breakout candle has appeared. If we look at the 1-hour candles, we don't really see the fake breakout has appeared on this pattern. So in regards of the 1-hour time frame, we are considering right now the fake breakouts. I don't see here any fake breakout. I don't see here any fake breakout. Meanwhile, here I can see that, which means, as we know, my friends, always once you see a fake breakout, usually the market is going to continue the rise, or actually going to go in the opposite direction of the fake breakout. So we are having here a strong support level. This is the nearest support level to our entry. meaning this is going to be the level exactly where we will place our buy order. We are expecting from the AUDUSD to make a reversal right here, to make another pullback, and then exactly right here, that support level most likely is going to hold the position as a support, which means we have to wait for this pair to fall for another 25 pips before it's going to be valid for the buy. So let me write for you the entry numbers. So there goes your signal for the remaining days of this week for the AUDUSD. The reason I have mentioned that this is the edge of the safe zone is because, of course, first of all, it's going to be below this support level. And as we can see, this is the strongest, this is the next strong key support level, which was, of course, a very strong resistance later, which means this is going to be the last line of defense that we're having, especially that we're having right here as support number 1. So most likely we can expect from the market in the worst scenarios to fall all the way right here, and again reverses exactly at the support number 2, which is going to be the final level for this pair to go before it's going to continue the rise. Let's now take a look at the USDCAD. Now USDCAD, of course, the buy signal also is no longer valid. So let me just get rid of it and delete all of these unnecessary lines and save zone shape. Now, of course, let's go to the daily chart to analyze this pair. Now, as we can see right here, my friends, the pair has reversed exactly from that resistance on 1.24822. As we can see, my friends, the market has given up to break out from that level of the resistance. So most likely right now, and upon the pressure from the breakout of that support trend line like this, we can expect from the market to continue the fall all the way till it reaches the support level exactly at 22755. That's the normal behavior of the market. Once it actually breaks out from that support trend line, it's going to continue the fall all the way till it reaches that level. So this is, by the way, a very good level to start buying the USDCAD. But until then, we're going to maintain a sell order. So let's now go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, actually, the best level to be shorting this pair is gonna be right here exactly at one point. Let me just be more accurate. Let me just be more accurate, my friends. Hold on, please. I just want to give you the best signal possible. Yes, exactly. This is the one right here exactly at 1.24727. However, we already have right here. Let me just zoom in and show you. We already have right here 1 and 2. We already have resistance number 1 and resistance number 2 has appeared. So I really believe that the USDCAD is going to continue the fall immediately without making any reversals or pullbacks, because the pair has managed to retest the same level of the previous resistance, of the previous support and currently a resistance already twice. However, for the safety of the members, I really cannot give the signal to start shorting right away, since we are actually 36 pips far away from the desired entry. However, I have to give you the signal as this. I will just write for you that we can start shorting the USDCAD exactly right from this level. Now, after moving to the 1-hour time frame at 1.24676, this is gonna be, of course, the last attempt to retest the broken resistance level before it's gonna again continue the fall. So let me just write for you the numbers. So I already wrote for you the numbers that we can start shorting the pair at 1.24676. Meanwhile, the target, of course, as I mentioned, will be near to this support level, but I chosen this support level right here. Why? Because most likely the USDCAD is gonna reverse exactly at this level and then make another pullback to retest the broken support level right here. So to avoid this to happen, I made this target as the chosen one. However, I believe the next week we will be looking again for another short for the USDCAD after it reverses right from this level, and then we can start shorting the pair, and this time, that time, the target will be exactly right here at this support at 1.22755. So there goes your signal for the USDCAD, and hopefully it's gonna be a good signal, and hopefully we will make good profits out of it. Let's take a look now at the USDJPY, and I have already drawn for you these. I have already wrote for you the signal before continuing the recording. Now, as we can see right here, the USDJPY has continued the rise, as we can see, without reaching our buy level. But however, the pair has reversed exactly at the resistance at 113.786. However, if we look at the weekly chart, we can see that the USDJPY, it's definitely gonna continue the rise. And the reason for saying that is today is gonna close within 3 hours. sorry, I mean the day candle right here is going to close within, sorry, 4 hours, I mean 4 hours. So therefore, I believe if the candle has closed with this price action, usually that indicates for a continuation in the momentum. So we can expect from the pair to continue the rise if the candle has closed like this, and I really think it's going to happen. Sorry, by the way, this is the weekly chart I was analyzing. I mean the week, sorry, right here is the daily chart. So this is of course the daily candle I'm talking about, and of course this also this candle also confirms the continuation in the bullish breakout. Therefore, we can expect right now to start buying the USDJPY, but however, it's a matter of where we can start buying this pair. Right now on the 4-hour time frame, we are having right here a support number 1, and right here, the attempt of support number 2 is still going on. This candle is going to close within 15 minutes. And I believe the next candle is definitely going to continue the fall again to create what we call a double wick pattern, and after that it's gonna continue the rise. That's, I believe, my friends, is going to be a very good level to start buying the USDJPY. So again, we are buying only because right here we're having support number 1, and the attempt of support number 2, I believe, is not yet done. It's still going on. So we already have here a small reversal, but I believe the next candle is going again to retest the same level as well. So we might actually end up with another pin bar, and this time is gonna be a red candle or a bullish candle, and after that the USDJPY is gonna continue the rise. There goes your signal for sorry, I forgot to mention the targets. Of course, the target will be, let me just go to the weekly chart, and the target will be right here, the peak of the resistance exactly at 114.160, which means we are expecting to make about 100 pips of profit from the USDJPY. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 43 pips only. Forgive me, please, my friends, if sometimes you notice that I am actually getting confused while talking. First of all, English is not my native language. Second thing is, actually, I have my personal reasons to be very busy at the moment, so I just really want to get done with this video and just post it. That's why I'm just rushing really to end this video as soon as possible. Let me now go to the USDCHF, and of course the signal for the USDCHF is no longer valid. Now what we're having right here is very interesting. Right here for the USDCHF, we're having here a long-term support trend line which has been finally breaking out from. Now we can expect from the USDCHF to make another pullback, retesting the broken support trend line to create right now a new resistance trend line, and of course that resistance right here most likely is gonna hold its position again as a resistance. What I love about the USDCHF today is it's very simple to analyze, and it's very clear. You can read it like an open book. So I believe it's very obvious for me that this is gonna be a perfect level to start shorting the USDCHF once it's created the new resistance trend line, and after that we can start selling the pair, hoping at least for it to reach this previous support level exactly right here at 0.92067. That's gonna be our target. So let me just write for you the entries. So there goes your signal for the USDCHF. The safe zone will be ranging just till the peak of that resistance within 34 pips. And of course, if the pair has ever been able to reach this level, it means most likely that the retest has actually failed, and most likely the pair is going to continue the rise. However, meanwhile, the target is of course going to be about 62 pips, and that's going to be placed exactly at the nearest support level to our entry. So hopefully it's going to be a very good signal, and hopefully we will make good profits out of it. Now let's check the gold. The gold, of course, has made the bullish breakout from that level of the resistance exactly at 1781.70. Let me just delete, please, the old signal, since we don't really require it anymore. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe it's very clear for everyone, that the gold is gonna most likely be depending on this strong support level exactly at 1783. However, if we draw here a Fibonacci retracement like this, we can notice that most likely the pair is gonna fall below this level of 61.8. Right now we are above 61.8, and I really doubt that the gold is gonna, however, reverse exactly 61.8. I believe that the gold is gonna actually continue the fall, and most likely the best level to start buying again the gold will be exactly right here at that support level. Remember, I'm analyzing right now on the on the 4-hour time frame. And most likely with this strong bullish momentum, the gold is gonna continue the rise. However, we have to consider that we have to wait for the perfect moment to start shorting the pair, and that's sadly gonna be happening after almost 100 pips or 92 pips of the reversal. Actually, it can be quite more than that. We believe that the gold might actually fall for another 140 pips before it's gonna be valid for the buy. Definitely, without a doubt, the level 50 of Fibonacci retracement is going to be the best level to start buying again the gold. But however, I'm going to give you the entry to be earlier than that. Why? First of all, I really don't think that the gold can actually skip this strong level of the support, and this is actually the lowest level of the support, not this one. It's actually, I believe, this one. Why? Because the same level exactly was the strongest resistance as well. That resistance has reversed exactly at the same level of that previous support, not here. Here we barely had any reversal happened. That pushes me actually to believe passively that the gold is gonna for sure continue to fall all the way till it reaches exactly 1780 before it touches Fibonacci retracement number 50, and after that it is gonna continue the rise. That's gonna be, in my opinion, the best level to start buying this pair. So let me just write for you exactly where we can start buying the gold. Is gonna be placed exactly right here. Buy the gold at 1780.34. The best level, I believe, to start buying the gold, and therefore the target will be above 61.8, exactly at the peak of the resistance right here at 1803, which means we are expecting to make 233 pips profit, hopefully gonna make it from buying the gold. Therefore the take profit level 1803.35. There goes your signal for the gold and for the other pairs for this week, my friends. I believe it's going to be a very profitable week for everyone, and so far it was profitable for us in the premium group and for me personally as a scalper, especially on the gold for 1 minute time frame. I will try my best to release another live trading video on the gold this week. And by the way, I wanted to thank every one of you who took the time to write me a comment suggesting what we can do to improve the channel's quality. I have actually read all of them, and I'm gonna check all the comments one by one at the weekend, and I will see what I can do. Again, thank you so much for giving me much of your valuable time to write these lovely comments. And again, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.